All right, so we got Doug out in Texas with his flat gas analyzer. Yeah, am I coming in okay, Doug?
Yes, everything's coming in okay. I'm getting ready to put the camera around. Back cam. All right. We have the analyzer analyzing here, Thunder. We have been running this vehicle for about 15 minutes. We've been taking this reading for the last 5 minutes, about 5 minutes. So we're just going to let it run just a little bit more. We're running our hydrocarbons at 194. Our NOx is at 84. Our CO is at 0.52%. CO2 is running 13.7%.
Awesome. Are we going to do this via text message, or do you want to use the physical hologram?
Hey, let's send him the text message. He can just go ahead and lay it on the ground for himself.
Let's do that first. Can you text me the phone number, because I don't want to put his phone number up on YouTube.
Okay, he's going to text you. Here, I'm going to text you his phone number right now.
Right. I didn't want Gary to get 1,000 phone calls here on YouTube, people, because they saw it on YouTube. Yeah. Awesome. 182 hydrocarbon. This is going to be a fun one. And what kind of vehicle are we testing?
That's a 1995 Mitsubishi Montero.
Mitsubishi Montero. Oh, awesome. Okay. 95 miles.
265,000.
Well, you got your money's worth on that vehicle already. 265,000 miles. Good, good. That came with the, what was that, a 3.5 liter V6?
3.0 V6.
3.0? Okay, wasn't sure.
Yeah, we're going to test it out on this one first, and then we'll probably be doing it on a 330 on it right now.
I'm just waiting here for Gary's number, so we can attach the quantum energy holographic frequency code, send it back to his telephone. His telephone number then will be the quantum entanglement that we then upload the technology to. Once it's sent to your phone, simply save it to your gallery under lock, and do not forward the image, otherwise the energy stops working. I mean, the picture will arrive to whoever you're sending it to, but the energy stops working on your phone and will not work on the phone it is forwarded to. It is encoded to work on that particular phone number. Okay, I got the number, Doug.
Okay.
I'm attaching the Iridium Labs fuel anti-text or anti-smog text and putting in a lock number. There it comes. Okay, just hit your local cell tower. Should be arriving momentarily. You are on mute, Doug. I don't know if you know that. Doug, can you hear me? You're on mute. There you go. All right. Doug, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The text image looks like it should have arrived to the phone.
We haven't gotten it yet. You know, we're in Texas. It's a big state.
Oh, boy. And Gary, who's that young fellow there next to you?
It's Doyle. He's the
Hey, Doyle.
guy that had lines in the backyard.
I've got transmission lines in my backyard that give me a headache when I get close to them.
Aha. Well, we'll get to work on that and show you how that we can resolve that issue as well. Did that number come in?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm showing it's stuck on your local cell tower for some reason. It's probably waning. Who's your carrier?
T-Mobile.
I'm going to go to the car and grab my card. I got a card that hang around my neck that's got a gas chip on it.
All right, it's coming in now. It just released the tower. Should be there in a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, we track our texts. We can tell exactly which tower they're pinging off of. Start setup.
About 2,500, about 15 seconds.
You want to double check with Doug to make sure he's got the right number?
Yeah, I got the right. Yeah, with the right number.
Okay. Okay, has that arrived?
Did you get the number? 2859-394.
Yeah. Yeah. It shows here it should be on your phone.
Yeah, right. Let me grab it.
I hope I'm holding this in the right place.
The image has came in yet, Doug?
Okay, Thunder. I have a fuel chip that I'm now going to apply to the fuel tank.
Doug, hold on. Did we get the text message? We want to do text first.
Okay, well, he haven't gotten it yet, so. Oh, there it goes.
Okay. Okay, slight delay. Okay, so open up that image and go ahead and place that telephone underneath the fuel tank on that Mitsubishi, probably on the passenger side in front of the tire, if I remember.
Well, his is in the back. This is an old Montero Sport.
Oh, it's underneath the back. Okay.
You said save the image.
Yeah, and then open it up. Yeah.
Let's take a look at the gas tank with your phone. Okay, yeah. All right, the other phone then should be laying there, right there. Okay, I'm going to start the clock. Yep, perfect. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to start the counter. And now the 78 toxins that we find inside unleaded fuel, we are releasing the 78 antitoxins to that vehicle. That process takes about, takes about a minute 30 to upload. After which we will then move the fuel from the engine from the tank into the engine, which takes about another minute. Already though, those hydrocarbons should be dropping. Where are we at?
We are at it's steady dropping. I'm at 40 parts per million. The NOx is at 54.
Okay, and that was a little bit ago. We were at 180
on the hydrocarbons, yeah, and it even went up to like 205 on the NOx when we added a little acceleration.
She's starting to drop heavy, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, now let's give it a 2,000 RPMs for the next minute to move that fuel. And you can go ahead and pick that phone up.
Come on, baby.
Excuse me.
Okay, see if that picture's still open on the phone. Joel underneath there. If that picture's still open, grab his phone out there and open it back up.
I don't know how.
Oh, look, baby.
All right, let's look at that exhaust for a second coming out. And tell them to give it a couple of good punches. Are we dropping water?
A couple times. Yeah, we're dripping water.
We want to see. Is that steam or is that smoke?
That's smoke. You see all that water spit out of there?
Put your hand down there and take a feel. Does that feel wet?
Oh, it's wet. It's soaking wet.
Yeah. How's that smell?
It still got a faint odor, but it's not as strong as it was.
Okay. Well, the meter's going to tell us where we're at. It's just now starting to work. Let's rev that up a little bit more. Get that. We're getting a lot of residual, I imagine, just what's inside those tailpipes.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
How's that feel now?
Well, if it start leaking any more water, man, I can get on and take a shower. Hydrocarbon should start to drop.
Yeah, it's dropping real quick.
What's our NOx reading?
It's dropping like hell on a hot day. So it's at 65, 60, 58, 53, 51, 47, 45, 43, 42, 39, 38, 37. It's constantly dropping.
Let's get that 0 point, baby. Come on.
Smells a lot better, that's for sure.
Yeah, it does smell.
Hydrocarbon reading?
Hydrocarbon readings are 26.
It's about 90% less.
Do I need to turn this back on?
Yeah, open it back up. It's at 24.
What's the RPMs doing on the engine itself?
RPM gauge is broke, but it sounds like it's lower than what it was.
You said RPM gauge is broke, but it's running quieter than it was.
I see. Yeah.
Hydrocarbons dropping, still dropping. We're down to 17. We're down to 24 on the NOx. We're running at CO2 is running good though, 14.6.
14.6. That's up from 13.5.
Yep. You're right there. Okay. When we started, what, 80, 84?
There you are.
All right, give it another rev.
There you are. Here, you want to see what they're doing? They're figuring out. They're doing a demo.
Go to mute, Marcy.
Hi, Patty.
Patty, go to mute, please.
Go to mute. What are you doing?
Are you looking at these numbers?
Difficult to see them here on the screen. Doug, you're gonna have to shout them out. There you go. There you go.
Got it.
We got what's that? 5, 4, 2, 1, 0, baby. We got 0 hydrocarbon. Was our NOx is at?
They're dropping.
Okay, yeah, there we go. 14.4, which is what we want. We want 14.9 on the CO2. Typically, that's where the stoichiometric zone is. So that number has went from 13.5 up to 14.2. Good, it's making its climb. NOx is below 100, doing its drop. I'll tell you what, let's take the probe out for a little bit. We're going to recalibrate. And Gary, I want you to take the car for a mile run and come on back.
Hey, you want to take a picture of this before I do this?
Yeah, we got her. I want you then to, if you could, and you got the printout that we can also get on hard copy.
Yeah. Hey, my ink, my printer went out this morning. I put paper in it, but my ink went out. So, but I still got everything that I need. I got everything that I need. We're going for a mile drive. I'm getting ready to cal this out.
Yeah, I want you to recalibrate it. Awesome. And we'll have Gary report here as to what's happened, the way the car feels. Let him get on it too. Tell him to have fun with that truck. Is that him leaving?
Yeah.
Sound like he was going pretty good there.
I know it sounds a lot better.
Sounds completely different. Does not even near the smell out there, huh?
No.
That the craziest thing you've ever seen, sir?
It sure is, I guarantee you.
He put just set the cell phone with a picture that came in that took pollution out of a car.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Are we living in a remarkable time in technology, or what?
Unreal.
Now, I suppose when you heard about this, you had your doubts.
I was just hearing about it this morning, really. So, and seeing it in place.
It certainly sparked your curiosity. I appreciate you coming out watching this. We got another car back there where I see a white. What's that white truck?
That's my Toyota with 313,000 miles on it.
You want to grab the car keys for us? We can do another demo.
Okay.
He been driving this truck. It's got 300,000 miles on it, man.
Yeah.
It sounds good too.
I changed the oil this morning. It hadn't used the drop in 4,680 miles. Hadn't used drop oil. Got
Looks
3
like
and 13,000 some odd miles on it.
there you go. Doug, why don't you get the numbers on that truck while we're waiting for Gary to return?
Okay, let me.
We'll get a baseline.
Okay, his RPMs are running almost 1,000.
Okay, let's get a picture of the RPM tack. There we go. We see. There we go. We see RPM tap just at 1,000. And shout out the mileage again.
The mileage is hit it too many times. One more time.
313,026 miles.
300,000 on a Toyota. Awesome. All right. Well, let's get the baseline numbers on that pollution. See where they're coming out at. And this time, Doug, we're going to use, instead of the phone, we're going to use the hologram seal directly right there on that truck. And we're going to demonstrate and show that both of our how both of our technologies work. Get a battery. Plug in.
I gotta get this phone.
Man, that car sounds quiet as hell.
You wearing Juice Earnhardt's hat there? Love it.
Say what?
Is that Earnhardt's hat?
This is number 3, and I like Earnhardt, so yeah, I guess we can put it together. You still running? Okay. We're gonna leave you. Grab the camera. We're gonna go ahead and get another reading off of this one while you warm up for me there. Okay, Joel.
Gary, how did that car run?
Runs pretty good. Runs smoother than what it did.
You felt the shift points a little bit different. The car running a little bit easier.
Yeah, as soon as the training warms up, it'll run even smoother. The shift point between second and third is always a little bit rough when it's cold.
Okay. It's idling a little smoother, is it?
It is. It's idling lower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't require as much fuel in the engine. A good rule of thumb that we see, if the RPMs are sitting at, say, 1,000, and we drop it to 750, there's one thing I'll always guarantee is that we'll save you 25% sitting at the stoplight. But it's a good rule of thumb to see just kind of how the increase, it's because it's a math equation. If you decrease emissions, you will increase efficiency by burning that fuel spent all the way. So if you drop 20, we see on typically on those Mitsubishi Toyotas, we see about 25% increase in fuel economy.
All right, these are the numbers that I'm reading off of Gary's Mitsubishi.
What's our NOx reading?
5.
What?
6.
You said 5?
Parts per million. I'm looking at the number. You can't see that screen?
Oh, I'm away from the cam right now. I'll be back in a sec.
All right.
Okay, so that's good. And our hydrocarbons still at 0?
No, it's 17.
Well, that's since he took it for a little run there. What happened? Those will start to drop again too. That's residual that's cleaning out inside the 200,000 mile engine. The dirty catalytic converter. I imagine those tailpipes is something you wouldn't want to have your breakfast in.
Right.
So that's all. Those will all get cleared out here over the next 2 tanks of gas. And that's when, of course, we recommend a oil change. I know the Toyota just had a oil change this morning, but he's gonna need another one here in about 600 miles.
Hydrocarbons are at 48. The NOx running 0.
Yeah, the hydrocarbon came up a little bit because, like I said, we're cleaning it out. But when we put let's go ahead and chip that up with, you got some duct tape there?
Yeah, you got some duct tape.
There we go. 5. Good. I like to see those NOx down. NOx is very difficult to remove from an engine.
Well, he said they didn't have no problem with this one because they went from 80-something. They're running between 0 and 5.
Yeah, NOx is very difficult to drop.
But the CO is running 2.4% though.
Yeah, it's making some major adjustments to the car right now. It's going to take a little bit for those solenoids to react to the air intake system with that new cleaner burning fuel. It's burning a lot of toxins off of those off that cylinder heads.
Yeah, before Knox was 88.
It was the first started the Knox was running 88.
Yeah, 88, 87. CO2 was 13.2. Hydrocarbon 208.
So you dropped the Knox down.
About 82, 83 points.
The
Yeah,
hydrocarbon,
you will see a spike in the first 20 minutes. Again, that's just a major detox that's going on inside the engine.
turn this thing up. All right, you still connected to me? All right, we're going to go ahead and start taking the readings on the Toyota.
Okay. Your picture froze up. Okay, there you are. You're good.
Good.
Yep, we got you. It's so easy to be in the field and still sit here in the lab. Looks like we got Jake joining us. Good from Maine. We got Marcy out in California and her crew. This is how we train our factory authorized reps, getting them to see what is going on in the field at all times, and we try to record this for others to see how amazing the technology is and encourage them to explore the possibilities of quantum mechanics. I've been doing this now for about 12 years, and we have 50-some thousand vehicles in 38 countries, all blowing. Look at that. We got zero coming down. We got good, right where we want to be on Knox.
This is the Toyota now.
Oh, we're on the Toyota?
Yeah, we just put it in there.
Did you put a chip on it?
No.
Not on the Toyota, no.
Okay. You know what we have here? We have zero Knox coming out of a Toyota. I'm guessing that text message somehow has already tainted this test.
Or either that, or it must be that because I don't have anything on
I
me.
only had it way up there.
It don't matter, man. It's got like
Quite a big range.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do here, what we're going to do is we're going to zero it out.
Yep.
And then we'll go back and we'll redo again here.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, let's calibrate it out.
let's knock the power down. So it's a 10-second countdown on the power down. We're going to power it down, and then we'll power back up, recalibrate. We're good to go. Well, your tail might get hot. Yeah, it did.
How's the smell on the Toyota?
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm guessing we tainted this test already.
Don't make no damn sense. Now ain't nothing coming out of here, House.
Yeah. That text message knocked a couple of those bugs block when it came in, and we've seen that quite a few times. I know Jason's doing a fire truck, and his baseline reading was zero after he got done doing another vehicle that was parked about 15 yards away. So the text message has a very powerful antitoxin frequency, where the holographic device has about a 10-inch range. So that's why we put them permanently on the tank. And the text message, then you have to actually charge each time you refill your tank with gas.
In the same place. Then your truck is running damn clean. Sounds right.
What's the RPMs doing on the Toyota too? That can help us determine if it's.
What are they running
66 is down.
Yeah, it dropped, man. They dropped 300 damn points.
300 points.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and record this because I want you to believe what I'm saying to you. Now, there's the RPM.
Yeah. This it got affected by the text message, and that was a mistake by my part. I wanted to do the Mitsubishi, but then I saw that car in the background. And I was like, well, you know what? Let's do that too while we're here waiting. And
this is how far the vehicle is from where we were.
Yeah, that's definitely affected the vehicle. That's what happened.
The RPMs are running.
Have him take that Toyota spin around the block. And let's go back. Have you chipped up the Mitsubishi?
Not yet. Yeah, about a mile.
Down 16th and back up, probably.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a chip on your vehicle. Can I get some duct tape? Because I didn't bring no glue tape. Yeah, I need some fuel cleaner or gas or something. Can you see me pretty well?
Yeah, it's a little frozen screen, but I'm sure he'll pop back in here in a sec. You might have tapped your screen.
Is that box full of them?
Not full. I got a bunch of shit in there. You don't want to pick that up. Should be.
There we go. We're back. Where was that box at, Doug?
Over underneath is a
In front of that car?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought maybe it was sitting near the Toyota, and that could have messed our test up too.
Toyota was parked right over there.
Okay. Yeah. No, it must have been from the text. Those cell phone signals throw when it came in. It kind of blankets the neighborhood there. Yeah, skid plate there on the side.
Say again?
Skid plate there and just off to the side. And if you can reach it around underneath that skid plate, that'd be a safe place to put it on.
Is that on the tank? Not on the skid plate? Yeah, tank.
That vehicle's still running, yeah?
Yes.
Check engine light, Bob.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been on for the last 50,000 miles.
That's brake cleaner in here.
oh, there's no oil on here. This might
Did I hear that right? The check engine light just came off?
Just came off.
It went off, yeah.
On the Toyota.
On Doyle's Toyota.
Yeah, we see that often. I had a mechanic out in Vegas one day, and he had his check engine light on. We put the chip on. About 10 minutes later, the light came off, and he was blown. Well, of course, he was blown away by the exhaust system. But when that check engine light stopped blinking, that really caught his attention. Perfect, right there. Yep, that's good to go.
See that on there? You can take that off. You can pull that off there.
All right, let's smog that Mitsubishi one more time for our final results here. If you wouldn't mind, rev that thing up. Let's move that. I can see the exhaust coming out of there again.
A lot of that smoke is coming from the valve stem seals.
Yeah, I was gonna say it has some bad rings in it.
That's what happens when she's idling.
I see.
But Doyle's don't smoke at all, and he's got 330.
How's that air feel coming out of there with your hand?
Good and wet.
Still damp.
Clean.
And even though it's smoking, it doesn't smell bad. I don't know what kind of sense that makes, but it's the damn thing. But it doesn't smell bad.
That's because those particles are now burning inert. They are still chemically there, but they are no longer toxic.
Fabulous. We're going to switch over here to Doyle's vehicle.
Want to test it?
Yeah.
Doyle's Toyota back.
Yeah, Doyle's Toyota's back.
And
see.
Ask Doyle how that how the RPMs. No, we saw the RPMs lower them. How'd the vehicle feel, Doyle?
It feels a little different than what it did as far as driving it down the road.
It had a little more pep and power.
A little more pep, sure does.
Yeah. We get that almost unanimous. That's what everyone. That's kind of what we hear. Yeah, there's just more power. You know.
Yeah, 30 feet away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you want to put a sensor in?
Yeah. So we're gonna read Doyle's out. Let me see if is everything zeroed out.
Yes.
Yep. Everything. All right, Doyle, give me a little acceleration.
Up to about what?
About 2,500 RPM.
He's running zeros, isn't he?
Zip is zip, baby. I'll tell you in a minute. It'll take you here.
The hydrocarbon staying steady at zero.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Hydrocarbon running zero.
Okay. And we got our NOx that we're just now starting to detox out of that thing. 14.7. Good numbers. Good numbers. Yeah, I don't believe there's too many Toyotas in the world with 300,000 miles that are burning 0 hydrocarbons. In fact, I don't believe there's too many brand new Toyotas that are blowing 0 hydrocarbons. All right, there our NOx numbers are just starting to plummet. 3 digits down to 90, 74, 68, 56, 51, 35, 32, 27,
20, 18, 17, 15, 14.
Let's get to 0. That's the goal.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and the next number is 0. Bam!
Let's get to 0, baby. We did it. Yay! How's it smell and feel there, Doyle? Out of the back of that exhaust.
Don't have any smell. Don't have any smell.
You got a wet feel too.
Wet feel, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe in the Doyle.
It is. It's hard to believe. Especially not even having it over here close.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why, we test in the field and we learn things every day. We've seen a couple of these in the past, so I'm going to stop recording now. This is Thunder Helidium Labs with our factory authorized rep, Douglas James, out in Texas. Thank you, Doug.